football fans, you know that feeling, right? When two absolute titans go head-to-head and the entire league, maybe even the world, is watching.
Oh, yeah. That electric hum, the buzz. You can almost feel it.
Exactly, the sheer weight of expectation. Well, tonight we're diving into precisely that kind of showdown.
You ready, folks?
Because we're talking about the huge Al Nassr versus Al Ahli match in the Saudi Pro League.
A massive fixture.
Yeah, this wasn't just, any old game. It felt like a battle of pride, power, and some serious star power. A game lots of people had circled on their calendars.
Definitely a potential season definer, many were saying.
So our mission here for this deep dive is to kind of give you the director's cut. We're pulling out the most important bits from, well, all the reviews and analysis about this specific match.
Right, we've gone through a stack of articles, expert takes, all that stuff.
Yeah, to give you the crucial nuggets, so you can really get what this game meant fast.
And before the whistle even blew, you could feel the drama building. On one side, you had Al Nassr, just packed with attacking firepower.
You mean Cristiano Ronaldo?
Well, yeah, obviously. Cristiano Ronaldo, the name just means clinical finishing, doesn't it? Someone who can turn absolutely nothing into a goal.
Instantly.
And then you've got Brozovic in there. He's like the engine room, isn't he?
Totally. Dictating the tempo, winning the ball back, starting those attacks.
Yeah, crucial. And Talisca, too.
Oh, Talisca. The creative spark. He can just unlock a defense, can he? A little bit of skill, a killer pass.
You put those three together.
It's a constant threat, isn't it? The reviews we looked at kept hammering that home, the sheer individual quality. You just expected goals whenever they got the ball near the box.
Almost intimidating, yeah. A scary amount of attacking talent.
But then you look across at Al Ahli, they weren't just there to watch. They had their own, formidable lineup. Built a bit differently, maybe.
A bit differently, yeah. More focused perhaps on structure. You had Riyad Mahrez obviously pulling the strings.
Such composure, great vision, controls the game's flow, even under pressure.
Exactly. And up top, Roberto Firmino, always working, chasing, pressing defenders.
He does so much more than just score, though. Creates space, links the play. He's vital for how they attack.
Absolutely vital. And holding it all together, Kessie.
Beast in midfield, breaks up play, that physicality, but also links defense to attack.
Right. And what the analyses of Ali kept pointing out was their resilience, their tactical discipline. It felt like collective strength versus individual brilliance.
That's really the core of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It wasn't just stars versus stars. It was like a clash of philosophies. Al Nassr's explosive attack versus Al Ahli's structure and control.
One focused on those devastating finishes, the other maybe more on absorbing pressure, tactical shape, but still dangerous.
So the big question everyone was asking and what we're here to unpack is, well, did Al Nassr's firepower just blow them away?
Yeah.
Or did Al Ahli's resilience, their tactics, manage to, turn the tables?
And the reviews suggest this tension played out right from the start. It wasn't a slow build-up.
No, straight into it.
Yeah, pundits noted it was sharp immediately. Tackles flying in, high tempo. One commentator called the first, 12 minutes? A dizzying display of intent.
Wow.
Al Nassr pushing high, Al Ahli soaking it up, looking for that quick counter. It really shows the level of competition in the Saudi Pro League now.
Yeah, with all these huge names, and you could feel the crowd was absolutely electric, living every moment.
You really could. And that early intensity, it paid off for Al Nassr, didn't it? Around the 15th minute.
Yep. Cristiano Ronaldo, one analyst said he just ghosted between two defenders.
Classic Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Met that cross from Alex Telles perfectly.
Slotting it home with that clinical precision only he seems to have. A proper poacher's finish.
Exactly. Capitalizing on maybe a rare early lapse in Al Ahli's defense, which is usually pretty tight.
That goal just set the place alight, didn't it? Put Al Nassr firmly in control, or so it seemed.
It did seem that way, but Al Ahli's reaction was really interesting. They didn't crumble.
Yeah.
No, they immediately seemed to tighten up.
Yeah.
The data actually shows they dropped their defensive block just a little deeper right after that.
Huh.
And Kessie particularly became even more involved. Made a couple of crucial interceptions right away.
So okay, you got one, but that's it.
Pretty much. That tactical tweak was key, stopped Al Nassr just running away with it early on.
And Al Nassr had to work harder after that.
They did. They still had a lot of the ball, but Ali's discipline really started to show. Mahrez began dropping deeper, didn't he?
Yeah, picking it up from the defenders, trying to build patiently, stretch Al Nassr's shape a bit.
Right. And the reviews noted how Brozovic was forced to track back more often, which maybe, just maybe, limited his impact further up the pitch for a spell.
That midfield battle sounds fascinating.
It really was. We saw one stat break down Brozovic's, something like 94% pass completion, most in the opposition half, 4 interceptions. Really influential.
But Kessie on the other side.
Just as impactful, 6 successful tackles, won loads of aerial duels, really disrupting Al Nassr through the middle. It was like a proper chess match in there.
Wow. But Ahli, they had a massive chance in that first half too, right? Could have changed everything.
Oh, huge. Around the 38th minute, Mahrez played this incredible pass, sliced through 3 defenders.
Found Firmino, who'd made a great run.
Yep. But Firmino, maybe under a bit of pressure, hit the post from like 6 yards out.
Unbelievable. I saw one report call it the game's biggest turning point that wasn't.
That sums it up perfectly. The whole stadium just gasped. If that goes in, totally different game at halftime.
Absolutely. But Al Nassr, maybe that scare woke them up because they hit back just before the break.
They did. Talisca. He'd been marked pretty tightly by Ali's disciplined defense. Hadn't been super involved.
Right.
But then he picks it up outside the box, little shimmy past the defender, and just unleashes this shot. Top corner.
Incredible strike. Pundits raved about it. Pure individual brilliance cutting through that organized defense. That's star power again. So, halftime arrives. Al Nassr are 2-0 up. The big question then was, could Al Ahli keep fighting back, or would Al Nassr just run riot in the second half?
Yeah, the feeling was, look, Al Ahli are 2 down, but they'd shown enough tactical nows, enough fight, that they weren't completely out of it, if they could get an early goal back.
And they almost did, didn't they? Came out strong in the second half.
They really did. Pushed higher up. There was that controversial VAR check, too, around 55 minutes.
Oh, yeah, the challenge on Firmino in the box.
Right, waved away in the end. But it definitely got the crowd going again and showed Ahli were really pushing, creating pressure.
The reviews definitely picked up on that shift. More possession for Al Ahli, more territory in those first 20 minutes after the break. Winning corners, making Al Nassr's defense look a bit nervous.
It was a key period. Al Nassr's defense, which maybe hadn't been tested that much in the first half.
Now under the microscope.
Exactly. Laporte and the guys back there had to stand firm. Lots of clearances, blocks. Commentators pointed out Al Nassr were forced to play more reactively for a bit.
Absorbing pressure, relying on counterattacks, using the speed they have up front.
Yeah, it was a tricky spell for them, but, you know, their own resilience showed through as well. They weathered that storm.
And then they sealed it. Around 70 minutes?
Pretty much, yeah. The third goal. And this one was proper teamwork.
Gotta go again?
Brozovic won the ball deep, launched a quick counter, fed Ronaldo, who then played this lovely little 1-2 with Talisca.
Ah, nice.
And Talisca finished it calmly. Beautiful goal. Engine room, star power, creative spark, all in one move.
Perfect combination. And that, you imagine, really knocked the stuffing out of Al Ahli.
It seemed to, yeah. They kept trying, but that goal felt decisive. Match ended 3-0 to Al Nassr.
A scoreline that, okay, it looks comfortable, but it doesn't quite capture the whole story, does it? The tactical fight, the close calls.
Not at all.
Yeah.
The reviews rightly praised Al Nassr's attack, but they also gave a lot of credit to Al Ahli for how disciplined they were, how they tried to contain that threat. It was just a game full of drama and passion. Great football.
So for Al Nassr, what's the takeaway? Vindication.
Yeah, I think so. Validates their investment in attack, cements them as serious title contenders. It shows when their stars click, they're incredibly hard to stop. Huge psychological boost for them.
And for Al Ahli, despite the loss.
Valuable lessons, for sure. They showed a well-drilled team can compete with the biggest names, even if the score didn't flatter them this time.
Showcase their resilience, their tactical intelligence.
Exactly. But it also highlighted maybe where they need to sharpen up taking those big chances, like that Firmino one. Can't afford to miss those in games like this.
So going back to that central question, firepower versus discipline.
Well, the real answer is how those two things clashing made such a great watch, right?
Yeah. Right.
But on the night, Al Nassr's moments of individual magic, Ronaldo's finish, Talisca's goal were just, well, too much for Al Ahli's structure.
Star power won out this time.
It did. But Al Nassr's performance proved that collective discipline keeps you right in the fight and makes for an unforgettable contest.
And that, football fans, pretty much brings us to the end of this deep dive into that huge Al Nassr versus Al Ahli match.
What a game to unpack.
Absolutely. We've looked at the intense clash, the drama, the passion, the tactics. We saw how Al Nassr's amazing attacking firepower, Ronaldo, Brozovic, Talisca, eventually overcame Ali's really impressive resilience and tactical discipline, led by Mahrez, Firmino, Kessié.
And the bigger picture here, the implication is that a result like this isn't just about the 90 minutes, is it?
No, it ripples outwards, affects the season, the standings, the momentum each club carries forward.
For both teams, this game provides so much information, strengths, areas to work on. It shapes how they'll approach the next challenges in the Saudi Pro League.
And that's why, hopefully, understanding these kinds of dynamics gives you a richer appreciation for the league, for the sport. So next time you see a scoreline pop up,
You'll know a bit more about the layers underneath, right? The pride, power, and star power, and the tactics that went into it, especially in a league as exciting as the Saudi Pro League is right now.
definitely.
Which, I guess, raises a final thought, maybe for you, our listener, to ponder. In a league that's just brimming with incredible individual talent like this, how much does that collective tactical discipline really count against sheer star power in the long run?
That's a great question.
As these teams continue their journey this season, what will you be watching for next?